So here at Mint Memorabilia, we are doing something about it. We are putting up a $25,000 bounty on that card.
Million followed by Nate Wiggins. Jonathan Brooks.
All right, let's hear your story.
Yeah, so I'm watching sneaker streamer. His name's Roscoe, Chicken and W's, and he just started. He was like, "Oh, our cars are getting big. I think I'm gonna go after, try to buy some of this pre-sale chrome hobby." So I looked into it real quick. I was like, "Sick! That seems like a great first time try." I was like, and I'm gonna go for it with the 340. Go for the biggest thing. Buy this. My next door neighbor comes over when it finally gets in. We're super pumped. I watched a bunch of people rip it on YouTube. And we're just opening it slowly. I hit a Jaden Daniels Radiating Rookies first. And then a Braylon Trice auto.
Nice.
And then this,
Redemi.
the Redemi. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? I saw it. It's like, congratulations. I'm like, this has to be huge. This has to be huge.
With the
What
Radiating
is this?
Rookies in the same box.
Same box.
That's nasty.
Same box. Then see the card. I'm like, oh, sick! This is crazy. Not knowing what's going on, but I know it's sick. Redemption card. So a couple days later, I'm like deciding what to do, looking on YouTube, trying to figure this out, scratching it, and then just waited. I think it took like 6 weeks ish, and slow rolled it with my wife. And
Congratulations, dude. On the way to the crater. It's a well-traveled card, man. Was that from Texas to? No, actually, it would have been Texas to Maui, and then the redemption from Maui back to Texas.
yeah,
And Texas back to Maui, and now Maui to California, California to Chicago. There it is. 20K plus 5K cash. Congratulations, bro. Thank you.
thank you guys.
All right, bro. All right, just got the card back from PSA. Now we are going to start our long journey back to Chicago with it.
What's going on, guys? I'm here with my guy Jeremy, the owner or previous owner of the 2024 Topps Chrome Green Bay Sox Caleb Williams card. We're here to talk to him a little bit about how everything happened, how everything went down. So, Jeremy, nice to meet you for the first time here, man. I know my boy Dan flew you out from Hawaii all the way to California to meet him there and get the deal done. So, I think everyone just wants to know your journey, how everything happened.
I guess it all started with I used to be into collecting shoes a lot. So I was into shoes. I was watching a streamer, shoe streamer. His name's Roscoe. And just so happened, out of nowhere, he started talking about cards. And this was the day of the pre-release of the Topps Chrome football. So he was like, I think I'm going to maybe get a pack of these cards or whatever. So it sounded intriguing to me, being sort of a collector anyways. I bought cards when I was a kid, but nothing crazy. So I looked into it real quick before the, whatever time it was going to release. Decided what I'm going to go after. I got to go after at least like a guaranteed 2-auto hobby box. I'm not, I want to get my money. So yeah, I ended up purchasing that. Didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know when I was going to get it. I didn't know what the pre-sale was. I was thinking I was going to get it in a week. And so every day I'm trying to figure this out, and I see it release. I'm looking at YouTube, trying to find people that have it so I can see what I'm going to get, watching people open it, hyping myself up for it. Finally it comes in, and I got my coworker and neighbor. I invite him over because by then I'm seeing people open it. It's like people are hyping me up on whoever's opening their stuff. And so I'm like, let's open this together. So we're going. He's a big Reds. He's from DC area, so I think he's a big Redskins fan. So, anyways, we're opening it up, looking at everything. I think the first card we get is a Jaden Daniels case hit. And we're like, Jaden Daniels, we got Jaden Daniels. And he's like just instantly looking up on eBay, trying to figure out what they're worth because we have no clue. Yeah. And we're like, we see that card was selling pretty good. And we're like, yeah, let's go. We made our money back. So a few packs later, we get a redemption card. So mind you, I don't know even what a redemption card is. I'm slowly peeling it back and I just see, congratulations. And I'm like, oh, this is huge. What could this be? Am I going to Disneyland or something? What's going on?
So, question. So, did you know about the Caleb Williams Green Bay Sox card when you were opening it up?
At that point, no.
Okay.
No, because I hadn't seen the promo. I didn't click and watch the promo video by that point. So yeah, I reveal the card and we're like, yeah, this is crazy. This is cool. So over the next couple days, I'm trying to research what I have. And then I think I figure out that it took a while. This hobby is very complex. It's hard to figure out. So it took a while to figure out how to type it in and figure out that I was the 1 to 99. I think I figured it out. I watched the video and I'm like, whoa, we have a chance at this card. This card is even real. Watching the promo, it's like, who knows if it's even real. I saw people selling that card, on eBay for quite a bit of money, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, how should I make my money back from this box? All right, I'll sell the Jaden Daniels. It's kind of a long story, but the whole non-licensing stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe the Jaden Daniels isn't a good hold because it's not a signature and it's non-licensed. So people can find other case hit Jaden Daniels and it'll hold value. So anyways, I sell that, make my money back, and ultimately decide to scratch the redemption. Probably within the first week of getting it, maybe within a few days. Scratched it, figured out how to send it in, and then just waited. I really didn't expect to get that card. I didn't know if it was real or not, and so I kind of forgot about it. Sort of, I would look on Topps every other day to check your redemptions if they're. It just kept saying pending. On the card, it said it could take 15 weeks. One day, I skipped a few days without looking, and then it had said delivered. It was like it had been delivered the day before, and I didn't go check the mail. I was like, oh, here, sick. So I go to the mail, I grab the box, bring it home. We have a PO box, so I go out, grab it, bring it home. I wait for my wife to get home just to hype her up because I'm trying to convince her that cards are cool.
Like all of us, right? Like all of us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm like, don't worry, this is a good investment. So I'm like, all right, let's sweat it together. So I find some kind of card and like get it out of the box and cover the front, and yeah, slowly figure out what corner to peel back, and finally reveal the 01. And we're like, oh way, 01. And so we just swipe it down, and then we see the card, and we just start jumping around everywhere. Like, we did it. Still not knowing what the value of the card is, not knowing anything, just knowing like this has got to be a huge card.
Yeah.
And I started calling my buddies that were into cards, asking them what I had. The guy that opened them with me, he had found your guys' post, and he sent that to me. I had no clue about that, so then it got my head spinning even more. Like, okay, what do I? Yeah, ultimately, I contacted you guys when I really felt like I would probably sell it to you, because I didn't want to. I found you on your live stream because essentially I called the card shop guy on Maui and started telling him what I had, and I was like, he was like, oh, nice, that might be like a couple $1,000 card. And I'm like, no, there's a bounty on it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, why are you talking to me right now? Hang up the phone right now. Like, he was like, well, they're in Chicago, so their shop might be closed, but just leave a message. So I tried that day, and then I found your Instagram. I think I watched your stories, and it was like showed that you were live.
Yeah.
So I was like, perfect, let me hop in the live. And then, yeah, you remember I was like typing to you like, yo, I'm the guy. And you guys, you're like, no, I don't know. Someone else said that. Like, no, trust me, I'm the guy. I got your card.
There was like, I think there was like 3 people that messaged us saying that they knew where it was at. So I'm guessing those are your pals?
Yeah. So the streamer that I contacted, that streamer, I sent him pictures of it right away because I felt like I owe him. Like, I never would have bought that if he didn't influence me, to make that purchase. So I'm like, and he just started getting the cards too, like 2 months ago, from shoes and sneakers. So I was like trying to get a hold of him, and so he has more influence, and I think he was reaching out to some other people, and I think that's how it got to you originally. Yeah. But because I didn't want to make direct contact with you guys and kind of dangle it in front of you until I was like really thinking about selling it to you and had a little bit more of an understanding of what I had.
Most definitely, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember that clearly. I remember you did come into my live stream when we were breaking, and you told us, and that's when we started contacting each other. And it was weird too, because if you notice in the video, his autograph is different than the one on the card.
Yeah, so for a while, for the first, I think I had it only I think I had it for 4 or 5 days at tops before I contacted you guys, but I wasn't sending anybody the autograph because I felt like, oh, I'm the only one that knows like the true, like what this card really looks like. And I don't know, I just felt like I don't want to just put it out there all the way yet, because no one knows what it looks like.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I understood how you guys were confused.
Yeah, we were all confused all over here.
But when you see the card, you're like, oh, that makes sense. He wouldn't put CW on such a good card.
Such a legendary card like that. No, most definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, so that's good, bro. Let me see.
Yeah, that was how I got it, and then, yeah, you guys.
We contacted you. We had the whole meeting. You spoke to Dan most of the time to set up that.
Yeah.
Meeting. We were able to.
Yeah, a little bit with Sal. Yeah.
A little bit with Sal as well. Yeah. So we were able to fly you out to California, meet us there.
Yeah.
Did you go with Dan to PSA? How did you feel about all that?
Yeah, I wanted to, go through the whole experience, and Dan, just being like a cool guy that he is, like, was easy to, like, I feel like I just got along with him right away. It was pretty cool. So we actually went to, I guess, Sean, I forget the name of his website, but, from my understanding, Dan says he handles a lot of the big cards, and just like, I guess I don't know what you'd call him. He's a reviewer. of some sort.
Some sort like that, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously to get a good look at it to see what it would, what they should do with it. And so he ultimately would walk it into PSA just because, I guess his account, he can get it done same day or next day.
Yeah, most definitely. We were able to authenticate it, just to make sure it was real. Because, like you said, like it was kind of weird with the video being TW and this one being the better auto with the Green Bay Sox on it. So, yeah, we were able to authenticate it, and that's when we were able to cash you out. So, I think what everyone really wants to know is, what are you going to do with the $25,000?
Well, I mean, obviously it's a lot of money, but this day and age, living in Hawaii, it's just it's more or less just keeping us going.
That's
so
what's up.
Everyday expenses can add up. And I have a child. She's 1.5, so me and my wife just had a girl a little over a year ago. So really just try to be responsible with it, I guess. Essentially, I splurged with Dan. We went to a local card shop in LA, and I bought a few more like cards. And yeah, I'm quickly realizing that that's not the way to go. But I mean, I don't know, what a blessing and a curse almost that my first pack is like such a monster. Especially I'm definitely a gambling man, so if you like make it seem like that can happen, then I have to have a lot of self-control to just be responsible.
Most
which
definitely.
That's just nothing too crazy. I wish I had a cool story, but
No, hey.
nah, just
Yeah,
make it work.
You're not going to go to the casino and just put it all on black, right? So.
Yeah, a bunch of people wanted me to do that though. They're like, "Hey, double that up real quick."
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, thank you for telling me your story, bro. Thank you for taking the time to tell us how it went down. And, man, any other words you got to say? Or?
No, yeah, just thanks for everything. It was super smooth, easy deal. It was nice to meet you guys. I'm definitely going to try to make it out to Chicago one of these days, and even better, you guys should come to Maui and hit me up. We'll be in touch, I'm sure, in one way or the other over the years.
Most definitely. Well, Jeremy,
Yeah.
dude, thank you so much for your time, man. I hope you have a great day. And,
All right.
man, be blessed, bro.
Yeah, you too.